Welcome, everybody. This is our last Thursday meeting of August 2025. And my name is Heike Strombach, and with me is our special guest, Stefan Beeg. And then, of course, there's Heidrun and Anna here with us. Welcome, everybody who might watch this later. Today, Stefan will talk about the breathing technique that he also practices, and he will lead us through a breathing exercise. Stefan is a certified transactional analysis consultant, and he worked with this technique 12 years, and maybe he can share a little bit in a moment also what that work in reversing breath work, as he combines it, what it helps and supports his clients, how he can do that with this. He's done shamanic practices and different transformative modalities. And Stefan will lead us through a breathing exercise now, and we are curious. He's a rebirther now and combines those techniques. Welcome, everybody. I give it over to you. I hand the torch over to you.
Brilliant. Hello, everyone. And thanks, Heike, for the introduction. Let's start with transactional analysis, because I'm still so grateful that I found both transactional analysis, TA, and rebirthing for my personal development and for the work with my clients. Maybe a short background. Transactional analysis is a system, psychological system of personality and communications. So it helps you understand yourself, your personality, and the personality of others, of your opposite, of individual or of groups. And the aim is to better understand yourself, to better understand others, to have healthier relationships, and above all, to free yourself from the negative influences of your biography. And individuals, they have a biography, every one of us, and groups or companies, they have a biography as well.
And you worked for many years with companies and marketing.
Yeah, I've got a corporate background in corporate communications and marketing strategy. And that's why I quite well know how personality influences your behavior in a corporate environment, and how corporate structures, they trigger your personality and your biography. And I love both of the concepts, TA and rebirthing, because they are so similar. Transactional analysis has been developed by Eric Berne in the 1960s in the US. And both of them have the concept of humanity, which is like, Heike, you would call it love. When both of us had a small hiccup one day in class, Whipper, we said, oh, doesn't matter. I will give you a session now with all my love. And the transaction analysis people call it, I'm okay, you are okay. No matter where you're from, no matter what is your background, your money, whatever, you're okay as a person, and you have the same value as a person, like I do. Both concepts are covering the aspects of thinking, feeling, and acting. So we're looking into the entire personality. If I look at the biggies, in rebirthing, we would call it biggies, and they influence your entire life, thinking, acting, and feeling. And both concepts are easy to apply by the client once he or she has learned it, which is great. And in my work, after a breathing session, when it comes to the counseling or maybe a separate coaching session, I'm trying to make the clients aware of transaction analysis concepts. Maybe some of you have heard of the drama triangle. This is one of the TA concepts, and people have certain positions when it comes to stress. They love to be or they tend to be the persecutor or the rescuer or the victim from their biography, and making them aware of their patterns, why this is so, and how they can change it, how they can change the position or jump out of the drama triangle. Changes your entire life.
Yes, yes, very much.
I hope this is answering your question in short.
Yes, great, great. Because it is the more tools we are teaching, so many tools also in the training, and every person we can work and from different angles, and they have different challenges. And when we can have different words to express what we are really wanting to get to, um, it clicks at some point with everybody.
Totally agree. Yeah. So if everyone is happy to do a round of pranayama breathing.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of James Nestor's book, Breathe or Breath. And first, I came across the Surya Bhedana practice in James Nestor's book. It's a pranayama breathing practice, right in, left out. It's called the sun piercing breathing. Surya means sun, energy. Vedana means piercing, which means piercing the energy channels, bringing the energy into the body. And instead of explaining too much, I would like to do the practice with you and ask you afterwards if there's anything you experience, and then we can discuss about the background and theory.
Okay.
Anna, please be careful when driving. It will give you energy, but please keep your steering wheel.
Now, she is not the driver.
Okay, so everything is good.
No worries, I'm just listening.
Pretty good. So we breathe, we close the left nostril.
So it's other way than we usually do it.
Yes, it's not
Okay.
connected breathing. It's fully and slowly in and fully and slowly out. But it's not connected breathing.
And it's
So
always okay.
you close your left nostril, breathe in through the right, full breath in,
This
close
way.
the right nostril, and release all of the air. You do this in your own speed, let's say 20 times.
And you always do it right in, left out.
Only right in, left out.
Okay.
Right in, left out. 20 times.
Okay.
You can hold your fingers like the yogis do. You can use your index finger and your middle finger covering your third eye. You can use your ring finger to close the left nostril and your thumb to close the right nostril. Or you can hold your fingers down. That's what some people do, whatever is suitable for you. I suggest to have your attention in the middle of your chest, because if you have the attention on your nose and the breathing, then you may tend to put too much stress to the breathing. Take it easy. Close your left nostril. Breathe in with the right. Close your right nostril. Breathe out to the left. Right in. Left out. You can close your eyes. Right in. Left out. Right in. Left out. And continue in your own speed 20 times. Right in. Left out. If you have finished the cycle of 20 breaths or so, close your eyes for a second and see if there's any sensations, anything that has changed. And slowly come back.
I don't know if you hear my snoring cat. No? Okay, good. She's so relaxed.
I'm interested to hear your feedback if you want to share something, anything you witnessed, anything that changed.
Well, after doing the alternate nostril breath where you breathe in, which is sort of also like relaxing and balancing the state of being, this feels very different because it is like there is sort of like a completion after the exhale. And there is a time to be neutral, so to speak. I mean, when we are holding, it's also like that, but then we are still acting. It's still active, the alternate nostril breath. And this is like it's taking something in and it's letting it go, and then there is a form of silence or deep relaxation
Mhm.
and a form of completion after each breath. And very calming. It soothed my head. I was a little tense in my head, and that sensation is completely gone.
Oh, interesting.
Felt really good.
Thank you. Anyone else who wants to share something?
Yes, I found it also very relaxing and also empowering at the same time. So also interesting to put the fingers here. I never did it like this before. Can you understand me?
Yes, that was good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It was very clear. Thank you.
That's called giving fire to the third eye in the traditional yoga practices.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any more feedback?
Anna, anything? Did you do it? Okay.
I can share from my experience.
Okay.
I personally do this exercise, and I do it with clients who have lots of noise in their head. And when I do this exercise, I start smiling after maybe 10 or 12 breaths, and the left side of my head becomes more clear because the right nostril is connected with the left side of the head and the other way around. And the left side of our brain is more the analytical, logical thinking part, giving attention to detail. And that's why the Surya Bhedana exercise is good for clarity and focusing, and for giving energy for a task which is now waiting for you. I find it quite helpful for clients who have long COVID or fatigue before starting into the rebirthing session give them a bit of energy and to poke them a bit, to motivate them to start now, to give them a bit more energy and clarity, get away from the other thoughts. What we did now is a, let's call it modernized version, the very traditional version, is connected with locks, with the so-called badas, I think. You've got a chin lock. You can put your chin like this to lock the energy up, and you can use your root lock, squeeze your bum to lock the energy there. And between in and out, usually you have pauses. For me, this is a bit too complicated or too advanced, let's say too advanced. To make it more easy, I'm very happy with the 20 breaths in, out, and let's go for a start. There's a related technique called Chandra Vedana, which is the opposite. You breathe left in and right out. This is called the moon piercing breath work. And this is meant to cool the body down, not to give energy, to cool it down and to calm the body down. For me personally, it doesn't really work well. I prefer other techniques to calm down. But the sun piercing we just did works quite well with myself and the clients.
Thank you very much. Anna, anything? Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it a bit, but again, I was in the car and I can't really say. I was too distracted to tell you what the effects were. But I'm writing it in my head, and I will try it in private. I hope so.
I will put a piece of paper into the chat with a guideline on it.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And I've experienced recently a few times where I did want, like to give that energy before the session to someone. I had a few sessions lately that were like afternoon because I was working in the morning, so I could only do it afternoon. And people were already quite tired after a full day, so that seems like a really nice way to start with giving a bit energy and to kick it off, let's say.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. All right.
Thank you very much. I will stop the recording and we could have some more sharing if we like. Yes?